So go ahead and lay down. And then my suggestion once you lay down is to bring your knees together and step your feet off of the mat. So the feet are wide, the knees are sort of knock-kneed in together. And then to make it a little bit of a deeper stretch, I like to bend my knees deeper. You need to make it less intense, bring your feet closer together. Place one hand over the heart, one hand over the belly. Take a moment to recognize what's going on in your cervical spine. Notice if the neck is sort of tight, if it feels like the chin is lifting up towards the ceiling. See if you could slide the head up the length of the mat. So you're creating a longer cervical spine, the chin sort of drops down. And if for any reason that feels like it's not really happening in your neck, you can always put a pillow under your head, and that will just help give a little more space. With the neck nice and long, feel the shoulders drop away from the ears. Relax the muscles in the jaw. Begin to direct the attention to the breath. With the mind, begin to lengthen out the breath. Notice if in any ways your breath this afternoon feels tight or stuck. Maybe notice if there are any places in the body that it feels like the breath can't quite reach to. And as we take just about 1 minute here just to breathe, see if you can begin to allow the breath to flow more freely. And it's not really by doing anything at all, it's simply by being patient. By sitting with the breath as it is. Seeing it just staying with the breath. It can start to slow down, start to expand. Begin to flow a bit more expansively and freely. With your next inhale, fill to the top of your lungs and hold the breath. Holding the breath, see if you could sip in a bit more. A bit more. Holding on to this breath, feeling this fullness. And before you exhale, acknowledge exactly what it is that you are sighing out. What are you letting go of? And then very intentionally, very deliberately, open up your mouth and sigh something. Allowing the breath just to start to flow once more. Open your arms up wide like a T shape. Open the palms to the ceiling. That's just a suggestion to open up across the chest. Keep your feet wide and start to drop your knees from right to left. Just really mindful that the feet are still really wide so that when the legs fall, they don't touch each other. They're separate. And then let both of your knees drop over to the right and just stay there. Try to bring your left heel closer to your left butt cheek and then cross that right ankle over the left knee. Reach the left arm alongside your ear. With your right hand, grab that left wrist and just gently tug it towards the wall that's behind you. Breathe into the front of that left hip, through the thigh. And keeping that right ankle crossed on top. Step your left foot flat. Take both of your hands through, grab a hold of your left hamstring and draw it in towards you. Actively flex both feet. Use that right elbow, press that right knee open a little bit wider. Notice what's going on in the cervical spine, lengthen it out. Notice what's going on in the shoulders, in the jaw, see if you can soften. Keep the ankle crossed on top, step your left foot flat. Place your palms down on the floor. Pressing into that left foot, the heel as well as the ball of the foot. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling and then lower down. Lift the hips up and lower down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Let's go for 4 more. Really use the whole surface of that left foot. 2 more. Stay up this next time with your hips. Kick your right footprint onto the ceiling. And then like you could lift your ceiling higher, push that foot up higher for 3, for 2, for 1. Land your hips. Both hands onto the right hamstring as you draw the leg towards you. Option to slide the left leg straight on the floor. Actively reach through both of your heels. Maybe your hands walk more towards your calf. Notice the cervical spine, keep it long. Bend that right knee into your chest. Take it into the left hand, cross it all the way over the body for a really big twist. Eyes to right thumb. Roll onto your back, hug both of your knees in really tight to your chest. Step the feet flat and widen them off the mat. Feet are wide, spread the arms like a T. Drop both knees to the left. Keep the knees to the left. Scoop that right foot up towards your right butt cheek. Lay the left ankle over the right knee. Right arm reaches up alongside your ear. Grab a hold of that wrist and just lengthen it. Big breaths into the front of the right hip. Relax your face. Keep the left ankle on top. Step your right foot flat on the floor. Take both hands to the right hamstring, draw it in for your reclined pigeon pose. Again, dorsiflex both of the feet. As you draw the knees towards you, try to keep the back of the pelvis flat. Keep that ankle crossed over, step your right foot flat. Place your palms flat onto the mat. Pressing into that right foot, lift your hips and spine up and lower down. and lift up and lower down. Try not to wiggle the hips. It's straight up, it's straight down. We've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2. And this last one, you're going to stay up. Extend that left foot straight to the ceiling. Flex the foot. Now, as though you could push your ceiling up even higher, push the hips up even more for 3, for 2, for 1. Keep that left leg up, just lower your hips down. Both hands to the left hamstring for your hamstring stretch. Maybe slide the right leg straight on the floor. Maybe walk your hands up that left leg a bit. Pay attention still to the cervical spine. If you start to tense up in it, either ease off in the stretch or use something under the head. Bend that left knee in. Take the left knee into the right hand, cross it over your body for a big twist. Look over towards your left hand. Roll onto your back, hug both of your knees into your chest. And then extend both legs to the ceiling. Interlace the fingers behind the head and lift your head, neck, and shoulder blades up. Eyes towards your navel, squeeze the legs together. Draw the navel down into the spine. Try to lift your butt up without swinging the legs over your face. So feet are over hips. Inhale, land your hips. Exhale, scoop the belly. Try to lift the legs an inch. Inhale, land. We're just going to keep this going here. It's going to be about 15. And it's a really subtle movement. Squeeze the legs together and lift straight up. So we're activating here through Mula and Uddiyana Bandha, through the pelvic floor and through the lower belly. Keep the shoulder blades lifted. Resist the temptation to start to swing those legs. It's a very small, controlled movement for 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees into the chest, rest the head, take a huge breath in through the nose. Open up your mouth, sigh it out. Roll off to one side of your body. And very gently make your way to downward facing dog. Legs behind you, feet are hip distance apart. Hands are ahead of you, slightly wider than your shoulders. Allow for a bend in the knees. With the knees bent, try to tip your tailbone higher. And then pushing into the hands, move closer to your legs. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Take a big breath in through the nose. Flutter your lips as you sigh it out. Keep the knees soft. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. Let your heels drop down. Catch hold of opposite elbows and take a moment to really decompress your spine. Drop your hands. Check that your feet are hip distance apart. It's about 2 fists width. Shift the weight to the heels. Bend your knees for chair pose. Slide the hands down, touch the thighs. Pulling elbows back, inhale, lift chest, lift chin, look up. Exhale, hands cup the knees, suck the belly back, chin to your chest. 2 more, inhale, think cow spine. Exhale, belly back, think cat. Once more, inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale, stand up, arms up. Exhale, lift your right knee up. Now activate those bandhas. Inner thighs strong, lift the low belly in. Kick the right leg forward. Fingertips to the ceiling, eyes straight ahead. Control the breath. One more. You're stepping to the middle of the mat, right foot and then left. Bend your knees, chair pose. Left arm forward, reach right arm back to twist. Resist with that left hip pulling back, and then reach the left fingers more forward. Arms by ears, inhale, stand up. Exhale, lift your left knee up. Activate those bandhas. Feel that connection to center. Kick your left foot forward. Focus the eyes. Control the breath. Two more. One more. Kick through the heels. Stepping to the top of the mat, left foot and then right. Bend your knees, chair. Right arm forward, left arm back to twist. Pull the right hip back, reach the right hand more forward. Inhale, chair pose, arms by ears. Exhale, stand up. Hands to the heart, maybe you step the feet together beneath you. Take a full breath in through the nose. Softly open your mouth and sigh it out. Inhale, lift the arms, eyes to thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, soften your knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, left foot steps all the way to the back of your mat. Touch the knee down, point the toes. Arms by ears, Anjaneyasana. Press into both feet, lift the pelvic floor and low belly. Gently eyes up. Just breathe. Release the hands to the mat, tuck your back toes. Step into a plank pose. In your plank pose, lower your knees. With the knees down, find a cow spine. Lift your hips and your heart. Keep your hips up, bend the elbows, tap the heart between the thumbs. Slide it all the way through low cobra. Shoulders away from the ears, squeeze the elbows in. The feet are pressing down into the floor. Can you lift your kneecaps? Lift heart a little higher. Release the forehead, tuck your toes. Either bend your straight legs, press up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg rises. Open the hip and bend the knee. Enjoy some stillness or circle from the ankle or maybe from the hip. If you're circling, switch directions. Extend your right leg straight, level off to your hips. Draw the knee to the nose, place the foot between the thumbs. Without moving your feet, straighten your right leg all the way. This is a great place for blocks under the hands if you have them. Maybe flex your right foot, definitely drop your head. Inhale, bend your right knee, look forward. Exhale, left foot steps forward to fold. Inhale, the arms up, rise up. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart. Inhale, reach up as you press the feet down. Exhale, fold forward, softening in the knees. Inhale, lengthen spine, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, right foot steps really far back. Touch the knee down, point the toes. Arms by ears, Anjaneyasana. Connect both of the feet down as you lift the belly up. Gently lift the gaze above the horizon and just breathe. Hands to the mat as you tuck your back toes. Plank pose, long step back. Eyes forward, try to do this at the same time. Knees, chest, chin. Slide yourself all the way through low cobra. Scrub those elbows back. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Left leg rises. Open the hip, bend the knee. Find stillness or find some movement. Just keep the weight even in the hands. If you're circling, switch direction. And extend your left leg straight, square off your hips. Draw the foot forward between the hands. Do not move your feet, straighten your left leg as much as you can. Drop your head. Option to flex the left foot. Relax your shoulders here, my loves. Inhale, bend your left knee, look forward. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, the arms up, rise up. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart. Let's flow through that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, left foot back, knee to mat. Inhale, arms rise. Hands down, exhale, chaturanga or lower all the way. Point toes, inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Open hip, exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, leg straight, hips square. Exhale, foot between hands. Keep your feet, inhale, right leg straight. Exhale, rebend. Long spine, inhale, step forward. Exhale, drop your head, release. Inhale, arms up, rise up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, right foot back, knee to mat. Inhale, arms high, eyes up. Hands down, exhale, chaturanga, half or all the way. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Open the hip, exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, leg straight, hips square. Exhale, foot forward. Inhale, left leg straight. Exhale, rebend. Long spine, inhale, step forward. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms up, rise up. Hands to your heart as you exhale, Surya A. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, step or float. Inhale, up dog, press down. Exhale, down dog, lift up. 3 breaths. One more. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees. Exhale, step or jump, feet forward. Inhale, open chest, look forward. Exhale, drop your head, release. Inhale, arms up, rise up. Hands to prayer as you exhale. One more round. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press into the feet. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears, move your chest towards your knees. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees. Exhale, feet forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Step or jump your feet mat distance apart. Come on down for your yogic squat. You stay where you are, I'm just gonna face you. This is a great place if you have blocks that you could sit on a block. Please make sure that your heels are down. You may need to be a little creative with the placement of your feet. Elbows inside the knees, lift the chest higher. Reach your right arm low, your left arm high. Eyes to left thumb, 3 breaths. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Hands back to your heart, sit up a little taller. And then it's left arm low, it's right arm high. Spin the chest up to that top hand. Hands to your heart, sit a little taller. Close the eyes. Choose to stay here. Or if you have a crow pose practice that's meaningful to you, you could practice your crow pose. It's just 6 breaths for today. Count your breaths. Those of you staying in your squat, can you squat a little bit taller? 3 more. Those of you working your crow pose, lift the belly up off the thighs. We're going to meet in a standing forward fold. At the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart, the knees are soft, the head is heavy. Padangusthasana, take your 2 peace fingers, grab your big toes. Bend the knees. Inhale, open up your chest, look as far forward as you can. Exhale, engage the abdominals, forehead to shins, 5 breaths. Shoulders away from the ears. Please be sure to some degree your knees are bent. 2 more, maybe start to bend the elbows wide. 1 more, really drop your head. Still holding your toes, inhale, open chest, look forward. Exhale, slide the palms of the hands under the feet, Padangusthasana. And as you exhale, drop your head once more. Again, the knees are bent. Can you let the toes fall heavy into the heels of the hands? Really challenge the lungs here, your deepest breaths. Just 1 more. Release your hands. The knees stay bent, chin to your chest. Support with your abdominals as you slowly roll up to stand. Head will be lax. Once the head rises, shrug the shoulders up, back, and down. Hands to prayer at your heart. Bring the feet together to touch. Pressing the right foot into the mat, lift the left knee up to your chest. Figure 4 chair pose. Left ankle over the right thigh. Bend your right knee a lot. Now focus the eyes about a foot or 2 in front of your mat. And then try to shift your right hip to the very back of your mat. Sit a little bit lower. 2 more breaths is all it is. And then arms to the ceiling, left knee to the chest. We're stepping into our high lunge. Step that left leg long behind you. In your lunge, draw your belly in. Activate the bandhas. Left arm forward, right arm back to twist. Back hand touches back leg, left arm to the ceiling. You can stay. Maybe bend that left knee, hovering it. Crawl the fingers towards the heel for 3. For 2. For 1. That top arm peels you open, warrior 2. Make sure the right toes and knees stay straight forward. Inhale, legs straight, lift your arms up. Exhale, warrior 2, open. 2 more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach out. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Right forearm, right thigh, left arm up and over, extended side angle. You can stay. If you're taking the right hand to a block or the floor, it's on the outside of the foot for right now. Press the right knee right. Turn the chest to the ceiling. Try to lift the inner arch of your back foot. 2 more breaths. Where you are, bend your right knee a little deeper. Stay there, reverse warrior. Reach the spine up and back. Do not come out of that knee. Now stay back and now straighten your right leg. Reach, reach, reach. Up and over, extended triangle. Shift the hips back. Right hand down, left arm up. Eyes to that left thumb as long as it's okay on your neck. Can you activate the bandhas here? Lift the pelvic floor. Draw the abdominals in so the tailbone sort of flattens into the body. Left arm forward, palm down. Option, right arm forward, palm up. It's an option, it's not a requirement. You're sweeping to your left leg for Skandasana. Turn the left toes to the back of the mat, bend the left knee. Hips can be high like mine, hips could be low if you prefer. Left arm in front of the leg low, right arm high, similar to what we did in squat. Eyes to right thumb, 3 breaths. Tailbone is pointing to the floor. Take it to your right leg, runner's lunge. All 10 toes forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, standing split, left leg up. If you've got a handstand practice, this is your opportunity. Alternatively, walk as close to your right leg as possible. Work on putting your nose on your shin bone. Feet together, chair pose, my loves. Hands to prayer twist to your right. Stay here, maybe work into your side crow. It's 3 breaths. Inhale, chair pose, arms by ears. Exhale, stand up. Hands to your heart. Take a full breath in. A full breath out. Lift your right knee up. Cross right ankle over left knee. Ekapada Utkatasana, single leg chair pose. The gaze is focused about a foot ahead of your mat. Think of that left hip pulling back. Sit lower. Listen to the sound of your breath, yogis. One more. Arms by ears, right knee to your chest. With control, step back into that lunge. Right foot steps really, really far back. Now find those bandhas, pelvic floor, low belly pull in. Right arm forward, twist to the left. Back hand touches back leg, right arm to the ceiling. You can stay. Maybe you bend that back knee, crawl the fingertips towards the heel for 3. Hug that left knee into the midline, 2. 1. Top arm peels you open, warrior 2. That left knee and toes stay straight forward. Inhale, legs straight, both arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. You got 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left forearm, left thigh, right arm up and over. You can stay. If you're going deeper, it's left hand to the outside of the left foot for right now. Press that left knee left, turn the chest up. Bend your left knee deeper. Stay there, reverse warrior, reach up and away from it. Stay in reverse, straighten that left leg, reach, reach, reach. Up and over, extended triangle, shift the hips back. Left hand down, right arm to the ceiling. Relax your face. Notice what's going on in the cervical spine. If you're swinging the head back, lengthen the neck. Right arm forward, palm down. Option, left arm forward, palm up. It's an option. Sweeping to your right leg, Skandasana. Turn the right toes to the back of the mat. Bend the right knee. Right arm opens low, left arm opens high. 3 breaths. You are as vertical as you can be in your spine. To your left foot, runner's lunge, toes forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, standing split, lift that right leg up. Handstanders, do your thing. Alternatively, walk towards your left leg. See if you can kiss your left shin bone. Feet together, chair pose. Hands to prayer, twist to your left. Option to open the arms or take the arm balance. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stand up. Hands to prayer at your heart. Inhale, lift the arms, find a little back bend. Exhale, fold forward, knees soft. Inhale, lengthen spine, prepare. Plant hands, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose, pick your belly up. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee touches right shoulder. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross to the left, fallen triangle, kick it under you, left arm high. Option here to hover that right foot for 3, for 2, for 1, left hand down, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, foot between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. Left arm forward, exhale, twist. Inhale, tip it back. Exhale, left elbow outside right thigh. It becomes a prayer twist. Press your hands together, lift your chest up. Keep your chest up, focus the eyes down. Shift the weight forward. Keep the eyes focused, keep going forward. Lift that left leg parallel to the floor. Revolve toppling tree for 3. For 2. For 1, revolve chair pose, feet meet. Inhale, chair pose, arms by ears. Exhale, stand up. Lift your right knee up. Cross right ankle on top, figure 4 chair. Option this time to stay here. Maybe to hook the elbows. Maybe hands to blocks or the floor, drop the head. Maybe shin bone over triceps, lean to the hands, Ekapada Galavasana. It's just about 3 more breaths. We're meeting, arms to the ceiling, right knee to the chest. Step your right foot in front of your left, and then swan dive over your legs. Right foot is in front, drop your head. 3 big breaths. Relax your jaw. 1 more. Keep your feet, find a flat back, look forward. Maybe you place a block under your right hand. Now your left leg is behind you, let it escape back. Half moon pose, opening the left arm, turn your chest to the left. Option, bend the left knee, catch the foot, Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Breathe. Keep turning the chest to the side. 2 more. If you have that foot, extend the arm and leg. Everyone with control, step down into warrior 2. Inhale, legs straight, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. 2 more, compose yourselves, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right forearm, right thigh, left arm to the ceiling. Wrap your left arm behind your low back, open the chest. You can stay. Maybe this time right hand inside of the right foot. Maybe this time arm inside and under for the bind. The chest is looking to the ceiling. The right hip is moving into the body. Option to work on straightening the right leg. It does not have to straighten all of the way. Listen carefully. Right hand reaches down. Inhale, left arm circles up and over. Exhale to your left leg, Skandasana. Turn the toes out, bend the left knee. This time you can keep the hands down. I would suggest walking them forward or drop the butt down. Right hand to left ankle, left arm up and over for the side stretch. So you're either here, or if your butt is up, walk your hands forward. It's 3 breaths. Hands under the shoulders, crawl to the inside of your right foot. Open the right foot to the edge of the mat. Crawl the hands as far forward as you can. And then crawl your hands to the left, so away from that front leg, and drop your head. Really let your head go. One more. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Push into the arms, look forward. Now keep that right knee squeezing to the right arm. Stay where you are. I'm going to switch legs just so you have a better visual. Squeezing that right knee to the right shoulder. Pick up your front foot. You can hold. Maybe lean forward and bend the elbows. Maybe look to your right, lean more forward and lift your back leg. Maybe start to look forward, it becomes your chin stand. We'll meet in down dog. That was a very difficult one to talk and to demonstrate. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open up your mouth, sigh it all out. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross to right, fall in triangle, kick it under you, right arm high. Maybe you hover that leg for 3, for 2, for 1, right hand down, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, foot between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. Right arm forward, exhale, twist. Inhale, tip back. Exhale, right elbow outside left thigh, it becomes your prayer twist. Lift your chest up. Keep your chest up, turn your eyes down. Lean forward. Keep the eyes focused. Lift that right leg parallel to the floor for 3, for 2, for 1. Feet together, revolved chair pose. Inhale, arms by ears. Exhale, stand up. Hands to your heart. Lift your left knee up. Left ankle over right knee, figure 4 chair. You can stay. Maybe hook the elbows, open the chest. Maybe hands down and drop the head. Maybe you're working that arm balance. We are meeting arms to the ceiling, left knee to the chest. Step left foot in front of your right. Open the arms, swan dive forward, drop your head. 3 big breaths here. Maybe sigh out the mouth. Keep your legs, find your flat back, look forward. Maybe place a block under the left hand. The right leg is behind that's going to escape back. Open up, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Hug the tailbone in, activate the bandhas. Maybe bend that right leg, reach for the foot for Chakrasana. Just breathe. If you have that foot, re-extend the arm and the leg. In control of your bodies, yogis, warrior 2. Inhale, flying warrior, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2, reach out. 2 more, inhale. Take up space, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left forearm, left thigh, right arm to the ceiling. Wrap that right arm behind the back, lift the chest. You can stay. Maybe left hand inside the left foot. Maybe left arm under the leg for the bind, but the chest is up. Option to work on straightening that left leg. Please move slowly. Lean the chest back. Left hand towards the floor. Inhale, right arm sweeps up and over. Take it to that right leg for Skandasana. Turn the right toes out. Now, either you're keeping the hips lifted and crawling the hands forward, or you're going to sit down. You will take your left hand to the right ankle. You'll take the right arm up and over for that side stretch. Hands under the shoulders, you're crawling to your left foot, please. Open the left foot wide, hands inside the foot. Crawl your hands forward. Crawl your hands over to the right. Drop your head. Walk the hands back under the shoulders. Press into strong arms, look forward. Press into strong arms, pick that left foot up. You can hold here. You could lean forward. Maybe bend the elbows, lift the back leg, taking flight. This may take you through a chin stand. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Open the hip and bend the knee. Stay here or reaching that foot to the left. Keep going until you flip your dog upside down. If you flipped over, retrace your steps. Right shin forward, pigeon pose. Lengthen that left leg really, really long. Now press into the top of the left foot. Try to roll your left hip forward. Walk forward, sleeping pigeon. It's about 8 breaths. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Walk your hands in. Taking it back to downward facing dog. If you would like a vinyasa, take it. Left leg rises. Open the hip and bend the knee. You can stay here or keep reaching through that foot, flipping it upside down, Kamatchakarasana. If you flipped over, retrace your steps. Left leg forward, pigeon pose. Make sure that that left knee is pointing to the left side of your mat. Press into the top of the back foot, roll that right hip forward. Walk your spine forward, sleeping pigeon. Count your breaths, yogis. Walk your hands in, lift your spine. Sit on your left hip, swing that right leg in front of you, and then lay all the way down on your back. Step your feet flat. Feel that the feet are hip distance apart. The heels are close enough that you can reach and just barely reach them with your middle fingers. Pressing into your feet, lift your hips up, set to Bandhasana Bridge. You can walk the shoulder blades together and interlace the fingers. If you're doing that, press the pinky finger edge of the hands down. Lift your chest up even higher. Make sure that there is space between chin and chest. Separate your hands and slowly roll your spine down. Once your hips land, drop your knees right and left. And step your feet flat. And then it's one more back bend. It's another bridge. If you have a block, it could be supported bridge, or maybe it's a full wheel pose. Maybe you explore single leg variations. Or maybe, like we did at the beginning, you cross one ankle over the knee like that figure 4 that we've been doing. If you do it on one side, just make sure that you do it on the other. And gently return your spine to the mat. Step the feet wide, bring the knees together to touch. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Come back to the breath. And as we bring the practice here full circle, coming back to where we began, just check in. Throughout this hour of movement, notice what's shifted. It may be something very, very subtle. Can you pay attention? Noticing these shifts that we can make through this work. And every day it won't be big, grand changes. But each day there will be very subtle shifts. Can you pay attention to those transformations along the way? Feel the face fully relax. Feel the weight of the hands heavy on the body. Feel the back of the neck soften towards the ground. Just feel you here. The beat of the heart, the rise and fall of the belly. Taking a moment to allow this to be enough. To allow simply existing to be enough. Keep your eyes closed. Just spread the arms wide open like a T. Keep your feet wide and drop your knees right and left. Allow everything to be really, really gentle, very lazy. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Happy baby pose, heels over the knees, reach up, hold the feet, maybe hold the hamstring. Maybe a little bit of movement side to side. Bring your knees together, hug around the shin. And in the most natural way for your body, come up to sit. And sitting nice and tall, join your hands in front of your heart. Bow your chin in gratitude to yourself. Gratitude to your body, gratitude to your health, gratitude to your time. The light within me acknowledges and reflects the light within each of you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Class tomorrow is at 8 a.m. I will be keeping the same schedule for next week. So if you want to join again, Monday and Wednesday is 6:30 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday is 12 p.m. and Fridays are at 8 a.m. So if you want to join, that's the schedule. I'm just going to keep it consistent. So much love to all you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Mary.